You look at Messi for that last 30 minutes, Jules, and he was a ghost.
It was. I mean, I looked at him after the first goal, and after the second goal, and after the third goal, and all I saw is him looking down, head down. And maybe he's not that vocal leader. We know that. It was maybe in his last season at Barcelona, maybe the last 18 months where he seemed to be a bit more vocal, but that's not who he is. Okay, no problem. There's other ways of showing leadership than shouting at his teammates and trying to gather everybody around and say, come on, let's switch back on and let's see this game out. Let's grind out a result. There's other ways. And even those ways, even the technical way, he didn't do it. I don't know if he was shocked like a lot of people, like if he was frozen like Pochettino on the touchline, not able to do anything. But I'm sorry, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And it's not only on him, but again, he's the most experienced player. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest ever. And I didn't expect him to put his head down and that's it. And, you know, this is a player that has been struggling at times this season, whether because he didn't want to or because he could not anymore. Is someone talking about ages who, again, is not where he was even a year ago. So this is difficult for everyone, but certainly the fact that he completely disappeared, disintegrated in the last half hour was quite incredible to witness.
How do you explain it, Stevie?
Messi, just getting old. It's just as simple as that. He's getting old. And when you're getting old, you're the last one, number one, to figure it out. But you keep kidding yourself on that the next time you do something, it's going to be what you used to do. But it doesn't work that way.
But still, surely his influence can be more than it was. As Jules said, you can lift your head, you can get involved, you can try and get this team going again because you're Messi, because of what you've achieved, because people look up to you the way they do.
Well, I don't... This might seem a little harsh, but you know what it is? See that little thing in there that beats away? That's what it boils down to. When things get hard, who's got the heart for it? And as Joe said, one of the greatest players that's ever kicked the ball put his head down.
Right.
Does that mean he's lost his appetite for the game? Maybe he has.
I think one of the things with great players when they get older, and Messi's not the first great player to play past their prime and into decline, but I think the difference is who you put around those players and how they're utilised in recognising that they're on the decline and sticking, well, less so Mbappe, but more to the point of Neymar, does not make up for Lionel Messi's decline. It highlights it, and that's what you've seen.
Gemma, what's ever been the reaction in Spain, particularly to Messi?
Well, we've seen that Messi. I know that Messi. I've been seeing that Messi for the last 4 years when things were going wrong. Messi has never been a shouting leader, never. This was one of the big problems of Barcelona. When Carles Puyol and Xavi left, there was not a shouting leader that when the things go ugly, they can shout and make the team shake and have a reaction. Never, don't expect that, Julian, of Messi, because he has never, ever, not ever when he was at his best, this kind of player. So the reaction in Spain, Spain is all about Benzema, Courtois, Modric, and the Real Madrid. But in Barcelona, somehow... Joan Laporta, he's getting a little bit of recognition of maybe what he did, because there was no way to keep that player being paid so much to make a renewal to the team. So at some point they say, okay, maybe it was the time to say goodbye to Lionel Messi, because we have been seeing this Lionel Messi looking down at the pitch when things go ugly.
Jules, what the heck are PSG going to do? Mbappe's going to leave. Pochettino's going to leave. I know that's not really a big deal considering the lack of input or lack of influence he's had. But you're stuck with Neymar. You're stuck with Messi up top. You're trying to get someone like Zidane in. Does he really want the job? The project's done, isn't it?
It's not done, I think. But the next moves now are going to be crucial. They are going to be crucial. We know already that the ownership in Doha is not happy. I think Nasser Al-Khelaifi could go. I think he should go. I think he's, when we talked about things in common with all those failures. The Barcelona one, the Manchester United one in Paris, even the Chelsea one. Nasser Al-Khelaifi was the chairman in all those times. He was there. And I think the mindset of the club that we've been mentioning, the direction the club has been taken, this is also his. And I think for me, he has to pay the price now. Same with Leonardo, who is clearly, I mean, let alone the attitude after the defeat on Wednesday night and what happened in the tunnels and the referee dressing room and all of that. But I think they've had their time. They've had a chance for Leonardo twice, even because he was there, left, came back. I'm sorry, but now it's time for something new. And in terms of manager, someone who can bring an identity to this team, someone who is not scared not to play Neymar. The only reason why I think Pochettino keeps Neymar on that pitch for 90 minutes, which is a crazy thing, is because he must be scared somehow of taking him off. Otherwise, Pochettino is an intelligent guy. There's no way he's seeing the same game as us. There's no way he's thinking, yeah, I'm going to keep Neymar. He's amazing tonight. He's going to win me that game. He's going to turn things around. So was he scared to take him off? Is he not allowed to take him off? I don't know. But whoever comes next has to have more freedom of doing what he wants and be ready to take the big calls. Drop Messi, drop Neymar, drop Marquinhos if he's not good. All those players with status at the club should not have those status, and the next manager, whether it's Zidane or Stevie Nicol or whoever else they want to pick, will have to be able to make those decisions.
Stevie just played the clip of him calling them all bottlers. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.